Ryan. Well, pressure is mounting in Kalamazoo. Nurses at Ascension Borgess Hospital are calling out their parent company tonight. They're telling us the company is forcing them to risk their lives by working with COVID-19 patients in Detroit. News 8's Donovan Long has this story tonight.
Hospital workers telling me Ascension, Michigan is mandating some of its nurses head east and fight the COVID-19 crisis in Detroit. One of their biggest worries, going into battle without the proper equipment.
They're very upset.
Ascension Borgess Hospital workers on edge as they say the company is forcing some nurses to work in the center of Michigan's outbreak.
They have mandated 5 of our lower senior nurses, which means they have less experience, unfortunately, to go over and work over there.
Jamie Brown, critical care nurse at Ascension Borgess and president of the Michigan Nurses Association, says the mandatory reassignments were handed down after 14 of 17 nurses backed out from volunteering. According to Brown, the incentives to go into danger were not enough for them.
Well, the information they got was that they would receive dorm lodging, reimbursement for mileage, and then food would be provided. And then it was only $2 more an hour to leave.
On top of that, Brown says the company didn't guarantee the nurses any personal protective equipment.
We have been trying to bargain with them so we are able to get the guarantees we need for the nurses to stay safe.
In a statement to News 8, Chris Hunt, a spokesperson for the hospital, says the company has not, quote, implemented any mandatory reassignments to Southeast Michigan. But as we continue to navigate providing care during this global pandemic, emergency response plans are in place. Workers tell us Ascension sent them this letter saying otherwise, noting, quote, the mandatory reassignments will begin immediately.
We need Ascension to do the right thing for the nurses.
As the fight to slow the spread of COVID-19 continues, it is likely more nurses will be reassigned to hospitals in Detroit. Ascension, Michigan says this will continue until the state of emergency is lifted. Reporting in Kalamazoo, Donovan Long, News 8.